Dímelo, gorillo, que es la que hay. Oye, antes de presentarle a nuestras invitadas de hoy, yo quiero mostrarle un video para que ustedes vean de lo que ellas son capaces de hacer y de lo que vamos a estar hablando durante toda la entrevista. Chequense en el video y luego continuamos con la entrevista. Denle like, suscríbanse en el video y disfruten esta maravillosa entrevista.
Lux, really?
You're not like that with me.
I don't like sharing you.
You're not sharing me, she's my best friend. Are we going out then?
I'm sorry, are you allowed to?
Sela? Something looks like blood is dripping from the trash.
Oh, I found a dead bird outside. I must have forgot to tell you.
Circle of sisters, now.
Everyone get back!
Time for Betty Buys.
Lux, run!
There's something wrong with this one, sister.
It's rather ominous. Could you go ahead and schedule in Z for a very deep cleansing?
Why'd you say it like that? What do you mean, like deep?
She is one sicky chickie.
There is something evil we are hunting. You are making a mistake!
Am I? Am I?
Dímelo, corillo, que es la que hay. Estamos activos. Hoy tengo una invitada súper especial que nos van a contar su historia. Actores. Papi, estamos subiendo de niveles. ¿Entiendes lo que te estoy diciendo? Esta gente se dedica a hacer lo que son short movies. Quiere saber lo que son short movies. Quiere saber qué proyectos tienen estas personas. By the way, son parejas. Vamos a conocer esta historia que es bastante interesante. Vienen desde Rock Island. Rock Island, ¿verdad? ¿Vienen? Rhode Island. Ok, hoy tengo un contenido bastante diferente y eso es lo que quiero hablar con ustedes antes de presentarle a nuestros invitados. Es que va a ser la primera entrevista con bastante contenido en inglés. Pero no se preocupen que Kenny está aquí, ¿me entiendes, el baby? Yo tengo la solución. Yo tengo a Jessica conmigo. ¿Es la que hay, Jessica? ¿Todo bien?
¿Qué hay, mi gente? Aquí estamos.
Ahí está. Vamos a estar hablando con estas personas a través de dos lenguajines. Yo me voy a encargar de lo que es el español. Jessica, obviamente, va a ayudar con la traducción. Y lo que tratamos de hacer es que ustedes disfruten este contenido, sea que hablas español o sea que hablas inglés. ¿Tú me entiendes, mi brothercito? Muy fácil y sencillo. Ahora, ¿están listos para conocer esta historia? Claro que sí, yo lo sé, pero antes quería dejarles saber que este episodio ha sido traído a ustedes por Lucero Multiservice. Quiero abrir mi negocio, quiero abrir un restaurante, quiero ser como KENNYVALENTV, pero no sé cómo. Lucero Multiservice está aquí para ayudarte con lo que son taxes, para hacerlo el tax ID, lo que son el número federal, el número del estado, seguro para tu negocio, todo lo que necesites para que tú entres a ese negocio a generar ingresos, ¿me entiendes? Todo lo que tú tengas en tu mente y no sepas cómo hacerlo realidad, Lucero Multiservice está aquí. Ella es contadora, ella te puede ayudar con tus impuestos, también es una notaria pública, así que si tú tienes estos documentos, estos contratos que te quieren meter las cabras a esta gente, tú vas a poner ella te lo traduce en el lenguaje preferido de ustedes y vas a triunfar. Y a la gente local de aquí de Connecticut, estoy a punto de sacar mi licencia, pero no sé cómo. Ahí es donde entra Lucero Multiservice, porque ella se va a encargar de hacerte el appointment. ¿Tú sabes lo que es el appointment? La cita, brother, ¿me entiendes? Vas a tener la cita, vas a tener el seguro. ¿Necesitas seguro? Lucero. ¿Necesitas el carro para sacar la licencia? Está Lucero, ¿me entiendes? Ella está ahí para hacer todos tus sueños realidad, así que no dejes para mañana lo que puedas hacer hoy. El número está en pantalla, comunícate con ella para que puedas triunfar en la vida. Y obviamente también este episodio ha sido traído a ustedes por Pura Bellesa, la tienda virtual que se encarga de que tu cuello luzca radiante, luzca fresh, siempre fresh, ¿me entiendes? Para de estar comprando cosas que tu cuellito se va a ver verde, simple. Vas donde Pura Bellesa en Instagram, en Facebook, mira los live, mira lo que ella está ofreciéndote, accesorios libres de níquel, plomo y camil a solamente $5. Y tenemos a Jessica con el nuevo look de Pura belleza. Y
Que eso no está hermoso. Mira esto, pues esto está hermoso.
Y a solamente por $5. Así que basta ya estar comprando porquería y capea ya accesorios Valladira en Pura Belleza. El número está en pantalla, es 939-208-6022. 939-208-6022. Dile que vienes de parte de KENNYVALENTV y te hace delivery por todo Estados Unidos, bro, de Puerto Rico, para estar poniendo excusas, hacho, que está bien lejos. Capea allá, dile que vienes de parte de KENNYVALENTV y triunfa. Ok, nada, me da un placer. Yo creo que todos aquí recibamos con un fuerte aplauso a Allie y a Steph.
Eso es.
Oye, ¿cómo están? How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm pretty excited.
Ok. Tengo entendido que vienen de Rock Island. Lo dije allá. ¿Cómo fue ese drive?
How was the drive from Rhode Island, guys? ¿Cómo estuvo?
Es muy lejos.
Es bien lejos.
I loved it. I
How
was
far
sleeping.
is it from here?
It was 2 hours.
2 horas.
Good.
Como 2 horas, papi.
Y ellas vienen de 2 horas para aquí, para los estudios de KENNYVALENTV, a triunfar. Porque no van a ir para el tuyo, que ustedes no triunfan. Ok, tengo entendido que ustedes hacen church movie. Y obviamente para los que no conozcan qué es el church movie, ¿qué es un church movie?
So basically, he wants to know what a short movie is, basically, like versus a feature.
Oh.
Ok, resulta que yo estoy acostumbrado a, vamos a ver esta película. Vamos a hacerle esta película. Todo es como con películas y de repente movies here, movies there, and then out of nowhere, church movie. How can you describe a church movie?
Do you want me to do it? Do you want to do it?
Go ahead.
Well, it's more like a short. It's so tightly condensed. It's like a regular movie, but like a lot of the character details and their backstory is preferably what you want to eliminate. So you just kind of, sometimes it starts like right in the middle of the drama for short, because you have like no time. So just tighter. Just tighter.
Prácticamente es una película completa, pero la achican, le ponen solamente las partes principales de la película y entonces la acortan y por eso se llama un short film.
How long, cuánto tiempo tiene que ser, cuánto tiempo dura una short movie?
How long is a short film normally?
Como 10 minutos, 20 minutos. Like 10 to 20 minutes.
Generally categorized like it can go 1 to 40 sometimes, depending on what like festivals they categorize as one. But it usually it's like 20
10 to
minutes,
20
como
minutes.
10 to 20.
20 minutos.
Okay.
Sí.
Sí.
Yes.
10 a 20 minutos, eso es bueno. Yo quiero saber un poquito más de ustedes dos. Okay, ¿de dónde ustedes vienen? ¿Qué han hecho? ¿Cuál es su background? So, vamos a empezar con Allie.
Okay.
Allie, yo sé que tú eres de Connecticut,
Yes.
pero vamos a hablar...
De New
know.
Haven.
De New Haven.
New Haven. En la casa. So, tú eres de New Haven. Cuéntame un poquito cómo fue tu niñez en New Haven. ¿Cómo fue una niñez normal? ¿O tú hiciste esto desde niña? ¿Cómo fue tu niñez?
So I got here when I was like 20 to New Haven, and then I lived in different parts of Connecticut, but New York was where it kind of started, and I was back and forth in New York in my 20s too. So.
Okay. Your parents always support what you did?
Ahí más o menos.
Le pregunté que si los papás, las familiares de ellos apoyaban lo que ellas están haciendo.
Ajá, y ella ahí dijiste que iba, by the way, Allie, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Yo tengo entendido que tú ibas a hablar como que más español, ¿entiendes? Yo quiero ver
¿verdad?
ese español tuyo.
Hablar español.
Tú dijiste hablar español,
¿Verdad?
que yo
Vamos
no sé
allá.
qué. Vamos a ver qué es la que hay con el español. Dijiste que vienes, ibas de Nueva York, back and forth de Nueva York para acá. Y entonces, ¿cuándo ustedes... tengo entendido, vamos a empezar por la relación de ustedes. Let's go start for you guys' relationships. I know que you guys are together, ¿verdad? Son relación, so you guys are
Sí.
Sí.
partners.
Sí.
Cool. How long you guys been? ¿Cuánto tiempo llevan juntos?
Como 6 meses. Eso es. 6 meses.
Ya,
6 meses,
brutal,
está
brutal.
empezando.
Empezamos, pero...
Ok,
Están en la luna de
sigue
miel.
ahí que tú tenías una biografía cool que querías hablar.
Están en la luna de miel. No, yo lo que quería era seguir preguntándole. Stephanie es de Rhode Island. Vamos a seguir con Allie.
Okay.
Vamos a hablar español con Allie.
Está bien.
So, tengo que tú desde los 10 años actúas y llevas 15 años en el modelaje.
Ajá.
Háblanos un poquito de eso.
So, yo empezamos en theater. And then I went over to film como 5 años.
5 años ya.
5 años ya.
Y-
Estamos en film, yeah.
Nice. ¿Y qué del modelaje? ¿Qué has hecho en modelaje? ¿Dónde has estado?
I did a lot of photo shoots, a lot of print.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of local like companies and clothing stores and stuff like that. I've done some runway, pero no como yo. No como tú.
No, pero eso
Ella
está
hace
bien.
como
ropa,
tú.
fue modelo. Ella ha estado en hace ropa, ¿verdad? Trabajó para ropa, dijo.
Sí, para ropa.
Está para
Un
ropa.
chipito de bikini también, pero...
De todo un poquito, de todo un poquito. ¿Y cómo ha sido tu experiencia en esta industria desde chiquitita?
¿Cuál es?
En tu experiencia como actriz y como modelo. ¿Cómo ha sido tu experiencia? ¿Ha sido fácil? ¿Ha sido complicada?
Un chipito complicado, pero me encantó.
Sí.
Sí, me
Qué
encantó.
brutal.
¿Te gusta
Todavía
más
me
la
encanta.
actuación o el modelaje?
Es diferente, pero acting now.
¿Qué te
Te
gusta?
gusta
¿Qué tú amas?
Me encanta más.
¿Qué tú
actuar.
amas de actuar? ¿Qué es lo más que te gusta de actuar?
You can, change kind of who you are, and you can put all the emotion into something else and kind of take yourself out of tu realidad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Es como que tú descubres otro yo, porque de repente estoy siendo Superman, pero mañana voy a ser, no sé, el
Yeah.
Joker, estoy el malo.
No, y la oportunidad de ser otra persona y vivir otra experiencia, porque literalmente eres otra persona con otras experiencias y otro background. Y eso es bien interesante también.
Pero la emoción is yours.
Ajá.
that you
Yes,
put
yes.
into that.
Mhm.
So if tú eres como, if you can't be como brava in real life all the time, but if your character is a little more stern, you can tap into that, and you can tap into different emotions without being judged. You could just put it out there.
¿Cómo tú te describes? ¿Tú te describes una muchachita tranquila, relax? ¿O eres más active, pelea, más anger? ¿Cómo eres tú?
In real life?
Yeah, in real life.
Oh, in real
Yeah.
life. It was like in real. I think you could agree. Just my relax. I think I'm very like
Very
this
nice.
is a lot of what it is. Pero I do.
I want this answer from Steph.
Well,
Sí.
What was the
he wants
question?
to know.
¿Verdad? Yeah, yo estaba que le preguntaba.
Yeah.
I want to know how you describe your girl. Como how she is, like personality.
Oh,
Personalidad.
she's very calm, but when she's emotional, she's like emotional, which is okay. It's one of your strong points. It's good. Very very calm in tense situations, which is
Oh, that's good.
especially on set. Very calm most of the time. But you know what I mean. It's very good producer, very good
O
actor.
sea, ella es una productora bastante calm y bastante tranquila en momentos de presión, pues se sabe comportar. Como yo, ¿verdad, Valen? Normal. Gacho, a mí me pasa, mira que yo estoy aquí produciendo y de repente se me rompe un cable y yo me quiero arrancar los pelos. So I'm saying que sometimes something happen at the worst moment and I get stressed. I get a lot
He
of
says he
stress.
wants to like rip his hair out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Entonces, la razón por que yo pregunto esto, le traduce ahí, Jessie, por favor. La razón que yo pregunto esto es porque tú tienes que hacer diferentes personalidades en una movie. De repente tú eres tranquila, de repente estás haciendo una movie que eres la más mala y de repente cuando estás con tu pareja no te confunde y te convierte como que es mala de repente.
That's funny. So he was asking that questions because he said when you're on like filming, you're getting a character. And he's asking that if you, for example, you're at home with your partner, if you by mistake get in this character, like you get aggressive because maybe you've been filming all day with this character that is very aggressive. Maybe you got home with that aggression or something.
That's usually we separate it pretty well, unless we're.
Sí.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can be that guy. Yo puedo ser este tipo de que, papi, yo estoy tranquilo, pero si yo llego, I'm probably como que yo estoy haciendo un papel de un gánster, ¿verdad? Vamos a decir, yo no soy gánster. De repente estoy, hey, what's up, bro? I open the door, of the house, and instead of telling my wife, hey, how you doing, babe? I'm probably be like, what's up, bro? ¿Entiendes lo que te digo?
Okay. So what he's kind of asking is, not when we come off set, is some of that still residual?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys do a lot of personalities on like different movies. How many movies you guys ever produce right now? ¿Cuántas movies han participado?
Junta.
Hey, separate and on total,
Separado. I've done 5, and she's done 1, but she's done one much longer.
We also did that one.
No hablo de eso.
No.
Okay, no, I'm with you.
Ahora hay que hablar de eso.
I'm with you.
Now we need to talk about that.
Oh, it's awful. But then we also did this recent one. Also,
So la primero short film de Hace Junta was como se dice en español, un shit show.
Oh,
una mierda. Una mierda.
It's like Voldemort.
Una porquería.
It's like Voldemort. We just don't talk about it.
La videógrafa. Ella está como, yo no sé, loca.
Bad shit.
Bad
shit.
La primera día, ella, pero beba. Y quiere directado. Direct es directado, ¿verdad?
Dirigir.
La película, pero ella está la directa.
Oh, ella quiere dirigir la película, pero
sí,
Steph es la directora.
Y
todo se confunde y se jode.
Y yo creo que ahora es momento para conocer ahora un poquito de la historia de Steph, para llevarlos todos acordes. Steph es de Rock Island, right? You're from Rhode Island? Rock Island.
Rock Island. She's from Rock Island.
She's from Rock Island.
¿Cómo tú empezaste? How do you start on this
the whole
short
thing?
movie,
How do you start this
production,
industry?
everything?
Oh, man. Industry. Well, I was going to be a professional fighter. That was like my goal as a kid.
Time out. Ella iba a ser profesional fighting. ¿Tú sabes lo que es fighting? ¿En dónde? ¿En boxing, UFC? ¿En dónde?
I did Shaolin Kempo for a while, got my black belt. Then I did Ludokan Kempo. Was getting up there. Then I did boxing with female world champion Jimmy Clampett, the Hurricane, for a couple years, and I went back and I taught martial arts at my original place. Yeah, and then I was supposed to compete. I was supposed to go to Florida, but then my mom was like, "Your teeth and your nose." No, and I was like, "Well, that's fair," because I also wanted to act and do stand up. So she was like,
So ella quería hacer stand-up y quería hacer comedy y sigue por ahí para abajo.
Stand-up y comedy, pero la mamá estaba preocupada de que si ella se iba a pelear para la Florida para la competencia, se iba a romper la nariz.
Pero ella estudió artes marciales, estuvo en artes marciales, boxeó. Papi, tenemos una tipa aquí con bastante talento, una señora con bastante talento. ¿Qué edad tienen ustedes?
How old are you guys?
Yo tengo 31 años.
Está joven,
I'll be 35 on the 27th.
No, it's going to be her birthday this month.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday. Boom, happy birthday.
So 31 y 35, tan jovencita.
And we're young.
You know, I'm gonna say this to you guys. You know, Kenny said that when he turns 50, he's gonna dress up like an old guy.
Espérate, Kenny, ¿cuántos años tú tienes?
Yo, 27.
Kenny, how old are you?
27.
Oh, shit, yeah, you look young. Yeah.
I don't want to talk to him anymore.
And this podcast is done. So he said when he turned 50, he's gonna dress up like an old guy.
Yo digo que cuando yo tenga 50, esta me puso en el cuando when I turn 50, tú sabes, yo no quiero esta goja. Yo quiero como mi gojita, tú sabes, ¿cómo se llama esa goja de los viejitos así que va como que del agua así? La de esto, como jugar golf.
La guayabera y todo.
He wants to wear like the old man hat with the pants up to here.
Oh, yeah. Way up.
Yo quiero mi jean como aquí.
Way
¿me
up to the
entiendes?
nipples.
When he's
right up.
50. 50.
No. That's for like 70,
70.
Or 80, yes.
80.
Pero mírame ahora. Ok, te voy a preguntar algo.
Okay.
Ya nos fuimos para el carajo. Estoy entrevistando y ya voy a hablar yo. You already know my age, ¿verdad? So forget that you guys know my age.
Never heard it.
¿Cuántos años tú crees que yo tengo? Baby? I mean, you guys knew already, pero when you guys opened the door, cuando te abrieron la puerta, ¿cuántos años creen que yo tenía? How old do you guys thought?
Only if you answer it for me. If you answer the
Oh.
same question for me.
Oh, shit.
No, I thought, no, being fact, yo pensé que las dos estaban en los 20, en los 27, 20 something.
Okay.
So
We'll
I
take
thought you
it.
guys was on the 20s. No, being facts. Ahora, ¿qué tú dices de mí?
Pero you have like the younger face. I thought he was like 23. 24.
Whoa.
That's what I thought.
¡Toma! ¡Toma! No, you know what it is? Yo te voy a dar unos secretos. Makeup, you know what I'm saying?
Makeup.
Volviendo, se conocen. So you guys,
my God.
how you guys get together? ¿Cómo se conocieron?
How you guys
did
meet
this
each
click?
other?
Oh, boy.
Cuando
Oh,
ella
boy.
empieza la primero short that she was gonna do from her old production company. Ella te pone como audition online,
Okay.
¿verdad? Para actors. En esto es primero de COVID, primero de todo eso. Yo estoy como un bartender. Wanted to, do more stuff in film again because I took like a break. I was modeling within mucho. I mean, you were with me a lot.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when. So, cuando ella hace eso y pone eso en online y todo eso, yo send in, how do you say audition in Spanish?
Audición.
No, audición online para ella ver.
Adicionaste,
Audicioné,
aplicaste.
ajá.
Ajá. Ella me llama y dice, mira, me gusta tu audición, tú puedo este día, puedo ir para Rhode Island y todo eso. Y yo, sí, claro. Pero, el día de filming, mi puto carro se rompen.
¿En serio?
Se rompen.
Yes, it did.
Y-
How about the car?
Puesto, se rompió.
Y llama a ella. Ay, perdón, pero mi carro, bla, bla, bla. Ella, okay, well, pues, it was nice knowing you, bye. Click.
Really?
En serio,
Steph?
porque she was directing it.
Y-
You're like,
¿Cómo
okay,
era?
bye.
What was your thought on that moment? ¿Cómo era que te sentías ese momento?
How'd you feel?
I was on set and we were actually filming. So I even had a kid on set. I was like 30, there was like 30 people and I was trying to run around and I was expecting you to be there.
She thought I was
But it's
lying.
okay. It's okay. I know you-
So, let me tell the people rapidito. Ella es productora en esta movie que están haciendo. Y ella la llamó, se comunicó con ella y le dijo, mira, yo necesito que vengas para acá para hacer una movie. Entonces, cuando ella venía de camino, el cajo se le dañó. Entonces viene Allie y le dice, mira, mi cajo se dañó. Y ella se puso totalmente upset, estaba encojonada por lo que había pasado. Y después, what happened next?
So then, Speedy Quick, I was like, I gotta find another fucking actor, like real quick. So I went through thousands because there was a lot of auditions, and I found one person who was like, this will do it. Got her on set. She was okay. She was great. Like, but wasn't you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Wasn't
you see, that's cute.
Yo los veo y ellas
Ay,
ellas se ven
Dios.
que son tan románticas.
Sí.
I mean, que you guys look so romantic, like so sweet to each other since you guys
Thanks.
came over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of hard work.
Super nice. So, vamos a entrar a la película.
Espérate, déjame explicar esa parte
Dile,
que
explícame, mala
Steph
mía.
dijo. So, Steph estaba diciendo que como Allie le quedó mal, pues ella se puso a buscar en audiciones. Tenía más de 1000 audiciones y entre esas audiciones consiguió una mujer que le funcionó para lo que ella quería, pero ella dice que no era Alejandra.
No era Alejandro. Y ahí fue que empezaron. Luego de eso, están trabajando ahora juntas, disculpa. Están haciendo sus shorts.
Yo quiero saber cómo empezó Cinema Savvy.
Exacto, eso es lo que le iba a preguntar. ¿Cómo empieza
How Cinema
todo?
Savvy
How
start?
everything start? ¿Y qué es, para la gente que no sepa, qué es Cinema Savvy?
Yeah. What is Cinema Savvy and how that started?
So, Cinema Savvy started in 2020. Cuando toda está shut down. Yo estaba en casa because I was a bartender. So ahora yo estaba en casa and I was writing like shorts. And I realized I want my own company. I don't want to audition. And it wasn't because of you, but I had a lot of situations like that where like things happen and, you know how it is. Tú sabes, you know, how it is. So I was like, you know what? Jódete. I'm going to do it myself. Jódete. I'm going to do it all by myself. So I started online and at Facebook buscando videographers, editors, sound people, actors, because I was acting for a while. So I knew some people in the industry. And empieza producing One Day. La primera mía is One Day. So cuando toda opened up again, yo empiezo filming and all that stuff. And the first thing I did was One Day, and that's how Cinema Savvy kind of started. And then I just empiezo a hacer más.
So Cinema Savvy es una productora de short films, o tú tienes algunos planes para futuro?
Ahora, we're planning a feature. So our first feature, because
nice.
It's her first feature as well. 6 months ago, como 6 meses, right? Am I asking her in Spanish? Como 6 meses, like 6 months, I asked her if she wanted to be partner on Cinema Savvy because I didn't have one. I was looking for multiple partners and everything else, and no one was really working out, and it was becoming a lot for me to like write, direct, produce, and everything, and acting también, es mucho. It's a lot. So, flashback, we talked como online, el teléfono y todo eso, conectamos for 4 years.
Wow,
for
4
4
años
years.
estuvieron hablando.
Y cuando yo hace the 48-hour film festival, I invited her to come out and see the award ceremony so we could finally meet.
Okay.
And after we did our short, I was like, I know the short was kind of crazy, but do you want to team up? Because she didn't have her own company either at this point. So I was like, let's team up and we go 50-50 on Cinema Savvy. And she was like, okay. And so now she's writing and directing majority, and I'm taking over the producing.
Okay.
So that takes some stuff off of me, and then that gives her opportunity to make her scripts
real.
Right,
exactly.
So it kind of works for both.
I have a question. Yo tengo una pregunta para Steph. I have a question for Steph because in the bio that I have, it says that en la biografía que yo recibí, dice que ella cuando empezó la actuación, ella notaba que los roles femeninos, muchos de ellos no incluían el LGBTQ community, y yo quiero que ella nos hable de eso. So, Steph, I'm going to translate it for you. So, I heard that when you start acting, you notice that a bunch of female roles were not included on the LGBTQ community. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So I had a lot of problems because I was getting roles, but they were like really feminine roles. They're like, you have to cry and be emotional. I got 3 roles where they didn't tell me I had to strip and be like half naked. Remember, one of them was like, well, you'll be under the covers. Why I gotta be naked then?
Exactly.
It was weird. It was creepy. And then, I just had a bunch of those experiences, and all like the female roles are just like crying and soft. It's always a guy who's the hero, and the female's like emotionally being the hero. And I'm just sick of that, man. Like, there's not enough strong female or gay roles. Like, come on, you know what I mean? I was sick of it.
Duro, traduce eso.
Ella está explicando, y es muy cierto. Gente, ella está explicando que
Yes. Awesome what you try to do.
That's amazing.
And message and everything is really awesome.
So I just got really sick
ella
of it.
explica que cuando ella empezó a actuar, ella se dio cuenta que muchos de los papeles que ella hacía, las mujeres, que es verdad, normalmente el hombre es el que domina y la mujer siempre está llorando, peleando, siempre está en este drama. Y a ella le molestó eso. Ella entiende que la mujer tiene para ofrecer mucho más que solamente llorar y ser dramática y suplicarle al hombre. Y So you want to bring more power to the women in films productions, right?
Oh, yeah. That made me so mad Because the
Yeah, of
auditions I went through, they're like, you're too powerful. Could you just like make your voice higher? I was like, fuck off, dude.
Wow,
So-
las audiciones le decían que ella era demasiado poderosa para hacer los papeles que les daban.
Y
So I learned to
That's very
write.
impressive.
I was like, I'm just gonna do my own then. So after like I had to learn how to write, and that was a whole thing in and of itself because Hext is a LGBTQ, you know. And yeah, I was so angry. I just like knuckled down, learned to write, and I just want to give women and people of my community, LGBTQ plus, like just be able to be not have to. Gay girls not have to make out with dudes, and you know, gay guys not have to make out with women. You know what I mean? I just want that kind of
make it como grande, make it open for everybody, hacerla abierto con todo el mundo. Obviamente creo que eso hemos batallado mucho y quiero tocar este tema ya que estamos hablando de esto. ¿Cómo tú has visto las reacciones en programas de niños han suspendido programas porque salen el movimiento LGBT? En la misma movie de Toy Story hubo una polémica el cual
Querían quitar la película.
querían quitar la película, le quitaron un montón de créditos, incluso puedo decir que perdió mucho dinero por el mismo mensaje. ¿Hay algo que tú le quieras decir a esas personas?
En las películas, in Spanish. Let me translate that. He's talking about the movies that have been no banned, but close to it. A lot of bad news about these movies, like Disney one, the Toy Story one, that it didn't make the money that was supposed to be because all the hate that received because of the LGBTQ, the lesbian couple that were there. So, what can you tell to the people?
Including the little cartoon, the little Peppa Piggy, ¿qué se llama?
Yeah,
Peppa
what
Pig?
is the name of that? ¿Cuál es el
Peppa
nombre de
Piggy.
esa?
They get a bunch of criticisms because habían two pigs. There was girl having.
They were lesbians.
Yeah, there was lesbian. O sea, there's anything that you want to say to those people, I want you to say it because I like how you express yourself and how you want to take over this and all that. So hay algo, how can you express to these people? ¿Cómo
Like
tú te puedes expresar con estas personas que están criticando todo esto?
The people that criticize those
The people
movies.
What they basically want from you is, you know, a lot of the LGBTQ community has been exiled out of like film and stuff. So like, what do you say to those people who want to keep? Because the thing with gay couples is it's normal.
It's been forever.
It's normal, and I think from what she's explained, and she could say it herself, but what she's explained to me too is even though she wants to make LGBTQ films, it's not. It's normalized. These are regular people living regular situations. They just so happen to like the same sex. But if you watch some of our dynamic in the films that we're making and going to make, these are problems that everybody has. It's not special. It's the same as we fight like everybody else. We communicate like everybody else. Our love is like everybody else.
Me gusta mucho esa visión como ellos lo ven. Me gusta mucho que ellas quieren traer esta comunidad LGBTQ, la quieren traer y normalizarla. Porque es normal. Es totalmente normal que dos mujeres se amen, que dos hombres se amen. Tenemos los mismos problemas. Tenemos las mismas situaciones y eso es lo que ellas quieren traer a la mesa. Que nosotros también vivimos la misma vida que todo el mundo.
Y hopefully you guys are working on en el movimiento de LGBT, sepa como está doing this short film y hopefully en un futuro puedan estar en movie y que no se refieran a temas de LGBT, pero representando el género LGBT en películas normal, que da for me. Yo soy un defensor, ustedes me ven, yo trabajo con ella, yo tengo un sinnúmero de cosas, de personas de diferentes géneros, el cual amo, adoro, y me encanta que ustedes estén luchando por su movimiento y por... que no, para mí yo no considero que sea un movimiento, yo creo que son como yo y Valentina. Son ustedes, se aman, se quieren, y está cabrón. Going back para las movies, ¿viste eso? Going back para las movies.
That's Spanglish right there.
Vamos a hablar de cómo ustedes se preparan a la hora de voy a hacer esta movie. ella es la que produce las movies. ¿Quién escribe los libretos, las películas y todo eso?
Ella.
Ella.
Ella escribe la película, sí. Yo no.
¿Cómo, cómo, le puedes decir, cómo tú, qué te viene a tu mente? ¿Cómo tú dices, yo quiero hablar de esto? ¿Y cómo sale esta imaginación y tú la haces real?
He wants to know how, from the beginning, how it kind of pops into your head, and then you put it into a script almost as a writer.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Go for it. Yo quiero saber. Yo soy curioso. Curiosity.
I think one of the most important things, like, not to, like, to touch back on what you said, I think to normalize, to normalize gay people, LGBTQ and things, there needs to be, it shouldn't be the whole story. And that was really important to me. It needs to be a regular story. We're just normalized. It needs to be normalized instead of being like the whole feature of everything. So I want to make a story. I like to make stories that are real, real stories with just that B story. But to brainstorm wise, I've had a lot of shit ideas and I've wrote a lot of shit scripts, and I actually went to a professional editor and she told me, she's like, this is shit. And that's what really kicked me off, because that made me, I was so humiliated. I was like, I better learn to do it. Yeah. So I just started getting a bunch of books just to stop my own humiliation. You know what I mean? Taught myself how to write. And that was probably the hardest part, because learning how to write is boring as shit. It's so boring. But it's important. But yeah, brainstorming, I just get weird ideas. And then you just start writing down.
Yeah, but yeah, delay.
She'll wake up and she'll like, she has a notebook in probably every room of the house.
Oh,
like
yeah,
there's a notebook everywhere. The whiteboards, that whiteboard, she's gonna run with it today. Watch that whiteboard.
I love whiteboards. It's an addiction.
It's her favorite.
Te la regalo. Es que ahí hay un hoyo porque yo le metí un puño y la rompí.
Qué lindo.
Believe it or not, ella está diciendo que ella, pues obviamente escribir es bien aburrido, ella lo entiende. Ha ido para donde profesionales escritores y le han dicho que lo que tú escribes es una mierda. De repente se ha desarrollado, está muchísimo mejor ahora, pero que es mucho estrés literalmente. And I got you know what, porque I write songs también. Pero let me tell you, write song is much better than write a whole fucking story, tú sabes. Pero I know where you're coming from when it come out, como que yo escribo algo, I write something and I know how good it is. Y when you show to somebody, be like, no, esto se mira, that's so done, like como una porquería, that sucks or whatever. And I know that feeling too. Por eso que I understand what you're saying. Pero then you started to realize, instead of get offended for what he's saying, let's gonna see if it is really me. Y eso es lo que te lleva a ti aquí. So you probably make changes. Tú hiciste cambio, or probably find yourself up that little detail, any little corner, it was really you decided to change, and you see all the success that you're going through right now, which is super important y es brutal. Hace esta película escrita, obviamente el libreto. ¿Qué pasa después? What's happened? What happened after you got everything set up, everything is right? Ya tú estás ready. What is the process? ¿Qué pasa después?
With our productions or just
in general?
In general.
I bang out a really good script and then I give it to people, and you sent me one and I gave feedback on it, because now I'm like, I gave good feedback, not like what I got.
Yeah, exactly.
So and then I just showed her
so
some of my favorites.
Yeah, so the way it kind of happened was originally, I wrote something, I sent it to her, she edited it, sent it back, and because I write, but I don't take the time to do it like she does. Like it's every once in a while. I have like maybe 5 scripts in my computer over the past like 3 years. Mm-hmm. So it's not something that I do all the time, but the small things that I do, I show her, and sometimes we butt heads a little bit because I can't take criticism. I'm
accurate. That's accurate.
I can't take criticism.
100%.
Cuando ella dice como, baby, that is good, pero, you can here and there, y yo, what?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? Like,
What'd you say?
¿Qué carajo te pasa? You know what I mean?
Esto está perfecto.
Eso está perfecto. I spent a whole 2 hours on it.
Eso soy yo. Tú sabes, yo soy Mr. Perfecto, ¿sí o no, Valen? Oye, I want to show the people. Yo quiero enseñarle a la gente una de las producciones que tengo aquí para que las vean. Después tengo muchas preguntas acerca de la producción.
Okay.
Gracias a Jessica por
Tremenda
hacer la
producción.
tarea. Tampoco puedo cogerle el crédito. Jessica me ha ayudado bien, cabrón, con esta entrevista. Obviamente, ustedes saben que he estado de gira. Disfruten este episodio aquí. Chequense esto. Ok, espérate.
There you go.
Oh, este era el otro.
Está bien.
Espérate, mala mía. Vamos
That
para acá.
intro's bomb.
Oh.
Ese ahí está.
really need myself and maybe 2 others.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
I thought I was
Esa es mi escena
gonna be able to
favorita.
go a day without killing someone. Huh?
Who's that girl next to me?
Bitch, what are you saying? Got the sticky, some new down the geese, and they killed her run down, and the blood was on down it. Legacy painted, she fuck with designer. True religion, she got 20 villains on her neck, and she don't fuck with killers, though. Ride around the city, Tom Ford, and she just killed a man at the Jewish center. Bang, bitch, you so vain. Bitch, what's your name? Bitch, what's your age?
Yeah.
Bitch,
We had
what's
so
your
much
age?
fun in that short film.
Yo, esto es mi favorito. This is my favorite point. Aquí.
What's your name?
Es mi favorita. Ah, no me la grabaste. No la tengo. Yo. Tienen que ver esto. Esto está en el canal de... esto está en tu channel, ¿verdad? En YouTube.
Ahora, it's
Ah,
not
no va a
right
salir.
now.
Esto es una
I'm sorry.
premiere.
I was,
Esto es una premiere. Esto va a salir Prontini, ¿entiendes? Tienen que verse esto. Esto me parece increíble. Lo tengo que espolear. I like that moment cuando el pana va a hacer... Como que él va a
Luis.
meter las cabras. He's like, I know what... Y después sale... ¡Fium! Y la tipa le coge y le... Bla.
La tipa, yo.
Cuando
No,
tú
no,
le
pero
brincas
la tipa,
encima.
tú eres tú aquí, Ali. Yo estoy hablando con Ali. La tipa en la movie, ¡fua! Le brinca encima. I like that shit.
Luis is from Puerto Rico.
¿Sí?
Boricua de Boricua. Like, he is 100%
Yeah.
Puerto
We need
Puerto
to bring
Rican.
him too.
Tenemos que
There were a lot of Puerto Ricans on set that day.
Sí.
Majority, actually, were all Hispanic or minority. And that's another thing that we like in Cinema Savvy. We want to include everybody. Todas.
Qué brutal. So, viendo esta toma, que me parece brutal, I like the production. ¿Ella está detrás de las cámaras aquí o...?
No es...
Este no.
Eso
No en
es
ese.
antes.
Este antes,
Esto
ok.
es
¿Cómo tú te preparas? Yo debo admitir que soy un bad actor. Yo no pudiera... Yo estuviera haciendo... ¡Ay! Te voy a... Y me giro por el camino. I was laughing. I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. ¿Entiendes lo que te digo? Entonces, how you get prepared? How can you control that? Como... Ok, voy a hacer una movie y te tengo que mirar serio. Yo no puedo mirarte serio. Yo no puedo mirarte serio, ¿me entiendes? Y si yo veo que tú me estás mirando like straight, yo, Javito, no, pues ¿cómo tú te preparas?
For acting? Like
Sí,
to-
para
to-
actuar, so you can control yourself en scenes como esta, que tiene que brincarle encima a alguien.
It's a lot of exercise.
It's a lot of
Ejercicio.
exercise. Not only that, but like it was first of all, with like 100 degrees in that apartment.
Oh my god.
It was hot. It was July. There was no AC because the AC messes with the sound.
Yeah.
So we had to turn our AC off. So I was already pissed off. And Luis is a very good friend of mine. So I pulled him to the side. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna run at you. I'm just gonna jump on, like, just catch me. And he was like, okay, all right, it's fine. So that was like full speed. And Jessica was fighting with Luis before. There was that scene where he's like this, and then like you see Jessica like
¿Cuál tú
grab him
dices?
by his
¿Esta
teeth.
parte? A ver,
Sí, la parte que yo lo cojo por los dientes.
Sí, para los dientes. Sí.
No, that's the end.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Aquí estamos viendo a Jessica. Jessica.
Mira,
ay,
Jessica.
That's a great
Ese
shot.
es lo estelar mío.
Yo viendo
La
esta
escena
foto,
estelar.
Jessica, yo no sé si quiero que vengas para acá, porque si yo te encojono, papi, y como hay unas clases, ustedes detrás de las cámaras se preparan como para el face to face. Yo ahí mismo, en esa misma escena en la playa, yo veo que tú estás mirando así al pana y cómo ustedes controlan esa seriedad de hablándose y que no se rían. Eso es un ejercicio. ¿Cómo ustedes controlan todo eso?
At least me, I try my best to I mean, it doesn't work all the time.
Right.
Especially cuando tú estás actuando con amigos, con sus amigos.
It's
hard.
worse. Porque son
There are plenty of takes where we're like, and then like cut, and we're just like this just happened, 2 weeks ago with me and Alan, when she like comes to, like, she's like, another actor's like in my face, she's like, fuck you. And it's like 10 seconds later, we're laughing because it's hard sometimes to keep that. But when you get yourself into that mentality, it's easier to do because, you know, especially on long days, you get yourself into that character because you're doing it so much, I think, you know?
Luis es una persona, yo admiro mucho a Luis, porque Luis es una persona, por ejemplo, que él te lee el script y mientras lo está leyendo, él entra en personaje. Y mientras lo está practicando, él está en el personaje. So, cuando dicen, vamos a empezar, ya él está ahí. Porque él lleva todo el día ya practicando el personaje. Ya no es Luis. Ya él es
Luis
el personaje.
Gone at that point.
He's insane. De momento empieza a gritar, tú lo ves loco gritando en una esquina y es que está practicando.
Ajá.
Qué brutal.
Pero es de theater.
Yeah.
Ese hombre está brutal.
Luis es tremendo actor.
Luis
es un tremendo actor.
Yeah.
Tremendo actor.
No, y ustedes, yo le meten cabrón. Yo tengo 3 trailers aquí que, si tú me permites, los puedo poner. Antes, ustedes tú no has tenido una escena, incluyéndote Jessica, que ha estado aquí en estas vueltas, no has tenido una escena incómoda. ¿Cuál ha sido la escena más incómoda que tú has tenido? O you literally feel comfortable, no le has dado un beso a alguien, no ha estado como que un abrazo y ese tipo tiene una peste, cabrón, ¿entiendes?
Esta película, primera película, I have to be romantic with anybody. I've never had an on stage or on screen kiss. Still.
Okay. So todavía no has experimentado lo que es una
yo no, pero you have, no?
Oh, yeah.
Eso yo quiero saber, how was that moment? Como, ok, tú vas, le dice, tú vas y le dices, ok, 3, 2, 1, y ya, there's kiss behind the camera, vamos a ver cómo tú besas, te apesta la boca, te limpia los dientes, ¿cómo es la vuelta?
Do you guys normally wait until start filming for the kiss, or you guys practice the kiss before and get ready for it, brush your teeth, get a gum? What's going on?
I'm very hygienic.
No, tú sí, no, tú sí, pero the opposite side we don't know, tú sabes.
Not everyone, yeah.
No, yeah, not everyone, yeah, thank God.
Okay.
So I got there and her husband was filming it and she picked me personally. So yeah, we just met, we get in the car and it was like action and we just had it was very awkward. It was very awkward. Because in me, I'm overthinking it, right? I'm like, is my head this, or is your head that way? Like, what are we gonna... and then, yeah, we just like did it. And it was, oh God, it was so
It was
awkward.
just a kiss?
It was just a kiss. Just a kiss. It was,
No, ella dice que ella se sentía incómoda, era como que te voy a besar, pero tú vas a poner tu cabeza así o para acá.
right, like, all right, I'm gonna go this way, and then you just go that way. Like,
Qué brutal, qué brutal. Y tú no has tenido en tus escenas, nunca has tenido algo, además del beso, que sea incómodo, que te sienta incómoda, o there's something que tú dirías, nah, yo no hago eso más nada, o estás bien con lo que han tratado.
Is there anything else other than kisses that make you feel uncomfortable in scene, or there's something that you have done that you say, I'm not going to do it anymore? I'm done with this.
there.
No,
You're gonna talk about Hext?
No.
¡Ya, yo quiero ex! Lo que va con ex.
Uy, vamos a hablar de los exes.
Well, I'm not a very like outwardly emotional person. So for me to express emotion is pretty, it's not like the funnest thing in the world. But in Hext, I had to, one of the scenes, I wrapped human hair around my tongue. And I had to like cough it up and pull it up. And that was something that I wasn't fond of. Wasn't a fan. Tasted disgusting. But someone had to do it, and it just, yeah.
Nice face.
One and only.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a one.
¿Y
Yeah.
tú no tienes algo que...?
I'm a little more open, I think. Like, because of the modeling, I think I'm a little more open to, like, certain things. Like, my first short film, Venus, that I just acted in, it was, like, my first short. It was a horror film, and at the end, the guy, like, you know, kills me. and I'm naked, it's posed as a statue.
You do feel more, you're very comfortable.
To me,
Yo pudiera
naked-ish.
firmar.
to me, it
Nothing
was
wrong with
like, it was art because the way they set it up, the shot was art. Pero I wouldn't feel comfortable if someone's on set and they're like, oh, you have a sex scene and you have to freaking, you know, I'm just going to be like, you have to grind on this person. You got to be like, like, I'd be like, but why? That's where I'm like, I don't know. So it all depends. If it's art, I'm very comfortable. I'll do whatever. If it's just como pa sexo, yo no puedo hacer eso.
It's like the
Yo fuera abierto. Es que el problema mío, mira, yo puedo hacerle una escena en nu, caminando así, normal. Puedo hacer lo que sea. Pero el problema es que como yo no sé actuar, pues no lo tengo que hacer, ¿me entiendes?
Para que la gente le vea las nalguitas a Kenny.
¡Nalguita! Tú dices nalguita. Yo tengo dos planetas. Yo tengo...
Para que le vean las nalgas a Kenny, las nalgas peludas a Kenny.
He said that he's fine. If you put a camera on him, he'll strip. He'll walk naked like this with his
Oh,
ass
yeah, I
cheeks.
don't mind that.
He doesn't care.
Pero the thing is, como I don't know how to act y probablemente va a ser estúpido, they don't gonna hire me and I'll be fine, ¿entiendes? Que no tengo que hacer nada. Vamos a mostrarle los otros previews rapidito.
Sí, por favor, vamos a hacerlo.
Oye, estos son previews que no han salido. Esto es una premiere que van a tener aquí por KENNYVALENTV. Así que suscríbanse, denle like, suscríbanse.
Ya empezamos con las exclusivas, Kenny.
Esto. Oye, espérate. Time out. Ella, you producing this?
No, this was all her.
Me. I wrote and directed and produced this.
Rayete. Todo lo que están viendo en pantalla fue todo hecho por Allie. Vamos a ver qué es la que hay. A ver, lo trae. Pum.
Saben, there you go. Oh my God, I love that. Uy, eso da miedo.
Money
Eso da
shot.
miedo. Yo no sé si yo quiero ver esa película a las 12 de la noche.
Money shot right there.
One day.
Qué brutal. Y así se llama ese short film. Se va a llamar One Day.
So,
I'm so sorry.
no, you're
No
fine.
te preocupes, no, you're good. Estamos en casa, no te preocupes. Esto es KENNYVALENTV, esto no es nada más. Oye, ¿cómo tú te sientes viendo esto? Y diciendo, tú sabes, I know I did all this. ¿Cómo tú te sientes? Háblame del proyecto y cómo tú te sientes having this done already.
Ese proyecto de primero proyecto mío. That's the one that I wrote during COVID. Y todo eso, everything that you saw was voluntary. So everyone volunteered their time. I had a makeup artist that did all that. She volunteered her time. It was como familia. It was a really, that film to me is como el bebé mío, ¿sabe? It's like, and it's on YouTube. The full one's on YouTube if you want to check it out. It's already out.
¿Dónde la pueden? ¿En qué parte de YouTube? Pueden
YouTube, you can look for One Day movie. Let me see.
One Day.
Sí.
Ella lo va buscando, sígueme hablando,
Okay.
no te preocupes.
So it was 2021. We did it in 2 weekends. And it was it was the experience that made me want to make films.
Qué brutal.
It was a really, really good experience. Everyone got along. Some of those people are still involved with us. Todavía está con nosotros haciendo película y todo eso todavía. So, and that's the most important part. Como Tanya, the one that you saw with all the makeup, ella está como assistant director ahora. Y cuando empecé hace en película. She didn't know anything. She just wanted to help. So it's like you have people that you grow with too, that become family, become friends. And it's, you know, it's the thing that made me want to do this. And like, that's it.
Chacho, qué brutal. Vamos a poner el otro. Tengo otro que se llama Death Fight.
Okay.
Qué pelea. Y este también todo producido por ti, ¿verdad?
I'll send it to you right.
Yo, ¿quién fue el de la idea de voy a poner todo esta parte? Te voy a mostrar ahora, mala mía. ¿Dónde está? Esta parte yo.
Mira a Luis ahí.
Look at Luis. Yo, ¿cómo ustedes descubrieron esta idea? How you guys say? Yo quiero que sea así.
That was a different writer-director.
Okay.
His name is Terry. He wrote, directed it, and he came to me as a production company. And when I read the script, I was like, this is a little off book. It's a little off color, but I like it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Me encanta el tema que tiene como familiar la movie. La nena quiere pelear, parece. Puedo pensar que hay un bullying por ahí o algo. Algo está pasando por ahí que la nena quiere empezar a pelear, ¿no?
Sí.
So I'm wondering en esto. Yo, loca, ¿no te da, tú te ves en un futuro haciendo like a whole entire movie?
Mm-hmm.
Qué brutal.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Eso está brutal. Voy a ponerle este último, sci-fi y horror. Dice Headset Taser. Y vamos a ver este.
Oh, this is Hex. Yeah.
This is
Lux,
hers.
really? You're not like that with me. I don't like sharing you.
You're not sharing me, she's my best friend. Are we going out then?
I'm sorry, are you allowed to?
Sela? Something looks like blood is dripping from the trash.
Oh, I found a dead bird outside. I must have forgot to tell you.
Circle of sisters, now.
Everyone get back!
Time for Betty Buys.
Lux, run!
There's something wrong with this one, sister.
It's rather ominous. Could you go ahead and schedule in Z for a very deep cleansing?
Why'd you say it like that? What do you mean, like deep?
She is one sicky chicky.
There's something evil we're hunting. You are making a mistake.
Am I?
Ya esto salió.
Am I?
Sí, 2019, ¿no? Ya salió.
Yo quiero ver esto.
Ay, no, yo quiero ver esa película.
He really wants to watch this one.
Yeah.
I really want to watch that one.
Yeah.
Yo soy un fan de horror movie. Ella
Me too.
no ve nada más. She only see horror. She don't see anything else. Netflix,
When
horror,
advertising on
everything.
YouTube, I know that making an authentic...
Todo es horror con ella. Yo, I like that shit.
Thank you.
That she
I
understood.
really appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Come on.
That's when, yeah.
That was the one that I auditioned for and everything happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aquí
That's the
hicieron
one.
el click como el silver. Pling. Qué brutal. Oye, todos estos proyectos, creo que 2 de ellos, tú me dijiste que van para en a little bit, va a estar posted. Háblame, ¿qué viene el proyecto nuevo? ¿Qué viene ahora?
¿Qué viene ahora? ¿Cuáles son los planes futuros?
So we just wrapped on a short film that we're both in. We Cinema Savvy, now it's both of us. It's no longer just mine or just hers under the same. Now it's like, this is the first time that, besides Last Breath, which was done.
We don't talk about that.
It's like Voldemort from
Exactly.
Harry Potter.
It's like Voldemort.
We don't talk about that. But this, we had such a good team of people. Nice. Such a good team of people.
We were very lucky, yeah.
Bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very, like, we had a lot of fun. And that's like, I would say it's a sci-fi dramedy, maybe?
I would say sci-fi dramedy.
Do you want to explain what it's about a little bit, and they can kind of...
I don't want to give it away. I would say it's about 2 besties, something super wrong with one of them, and they ghost hunt, and it kind of goes wrong, goes south. So...
Wow. Otra película que tenemos que ver, Kenny.
Yo estoy loco por ver
Ahí
eso.
vamos.
Oye, ustedes tienen un talento súper hijo de puta, ¿verdad? siento que la mente de ustedes es como las de Matrix. Como que yo estoy editando y yo tengo como números así, color verde, porque tener esta imaginación, having this imagination when it comes out to editing. Tú tienes un trabajo bien fuerte. You got a strong work when it comes out to writing. Porque es a lot of brainstorm, como tú dijiste, un montón de tormento, un montón de mierda que después hay que ponerlas en orden. Then you put it in order. That's a big ass job. Eso es un trabajo cabrón. Para mí lo más difícil es actuar. Pero you guys had that. The acting and everything is already set up. When it comes out to editing, it's a whole different story. How to fuck all these scenes. Probablemente tú hiciste the last scene allá primero y de repente, how to fuck, yo voy a poner esto together para que the people understand what I'm trying to do.
Yes.
I'm gonna lie, talking seriously and facts. Todos esos trailers, every trailer that I just see, I want to fucking see it because for me, it looked like a trailer for a fucking whole movie. Being freaking honest.
Really
from my
good.
heart. Lo que estoy diciendo es que estos trailers que ustedes vieron, pueden dejarlo en la caja de comentarios, para mí fueron como si fuera un trailer de una película.
Yes, de verdad.
Mami,
que sí.
mami, tenemos que ir para el cine a ver esta movie, ¿me entiendes?
Eso
lo que
parece
te
una
digo?
película de 2 horas de esas normales, para ir para el cine.
Así que I want to see a whole fucking movie from you. Yo voy a seguirlo a ustedes. Yo quiero ver todos esos short films. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be following you. And motherfucker, yo quiero que ustedes me comprometan a be part of your next film. Yo quiero estar ahí, hacer un blog para mi familia de YouTube. What's going on behind the cameras. Quiero ver cómo ustedes se desarrollan en persona. Quiero ver todo. I want to be part of that. Si ustedes me dejan, tú sabes, si me dan el permisito, tú sabes, sin prometido.
So, what he's saying is, you know, like all the trailers, he's like, he wants wants to take his girl and be like, let's go to the movies right now. They look like features. Like he was like into every single one of them.
Yeah,
so he says, well, you know, what we're doing is, you know, it's impressive and like he wants to support us. So the next time we are rolling and we're filming, he wants to know if it's okay if he comes and blogs about
Hell
it.
yeah.
I
would
we're about
that
it.
shit.
Se metieron en problemas. Estas dos se metieron en problemas ahora.
No, para mí, obviously, todo va a hacerlo the way that you guys want. I don't want to overfeel something that I don't supposed to, but I want to show the people how 2 girls control this whole fucking shit, basically.
That's
and
a
as
fact.
a teamwork, as a fucking relationship, as a fucking combination teamwork, made the fucking dream work. Para mí está fucking...
Enseñarle a la gente qué es lo que está detrás de las cámaras, que mucha gente no conoce.
Yo quiero ver eso.
Especialmente cómo ellas trabajan como pareja. Siendo ellas pareja, cómo trabajan juntas.
Yeah, that's what I say. Being as a partner y know what you guys want. Esto es un juego de I want to make sure it's right. Y sometimes en relaciones, relationships, be like, yo, I'm going to say this good because I don't want you to feel bad. I don't see none of that shit with you guys. I see you guys straight up. No, yo quiero the same thing that I'm looking for. It's the same thing that you're looking for, and it's fucking awesome. I love everything.
Yeah, I think that you know, just because we are in a relationship, and then there's also like a professional relationship as well, and it's kind of separated, and we, as much as, you know, we can butt heads, as you said, you work, you know, with your wife, right? Wife? Yeah, you work with your wife. So you understand that there are going to be times, but you have to be as forward without being rude. And sometimes that's a hard place to find for both of us as possible. But at the same time, we started this more so as like, oh, I see your talent back and forth. And we wanted a professional relationship before even the personal relationship, because we respected each other's talents as a producer and as a writer director. So I think that we keep that in mind majority of the time when we're talking to each other. And, you know, sometimes, you know, producers and directors fight all the time. She tells me all the time.
It's infamous. It's just...
They write books about it. You know
what
I mean?
Aquí, over here the same thing. But matter of fact, cut this piece and put it as the clip para la interview, so she can remind this piece every time. The thing we had to, no, mentira. Yeah, we have a lot of argued about things that had to be right, but it's not arguing that we fucking out shit. It's just arguing just to make sure we're going to the right direction.
Yeah, constructive arguments.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
More like a contracting like this, pero...
No. Did you hear her background? That's not going to happen.
Play. Oye, ¿qué clase de entrevista?
¿Qué entrevista? Pues yo tengo una última entrevista para ellos, una última pregunta.
Rompe.
Yo quiero que ustedes le digan a todas las personas que nos están viendo que quieran crear películas o que quieran ser cantantes o que quieran entrar al mundo del arte. ¿Qué es lo que ustedes les recomiendan que alguien que quiera y no pueda? Por cualquier razón. So somebody, I want you to tell to people that are watching us that maybe want to be a singer or an actor or a producer or something and they can't for any reason. I want you guys to just tell them like un consejo, something to actually motivate them.
You go first.
I would say that even if you think that you're shit, just keep fucking going.
Boom.
If anything, your motivation should be not just prove it to people, like to yourself. Prove it to yourself that you just keep fucking going. And even though you think that you're shit, I'm telling you, if you keep going, if you keep reading, keep practicing, you get better and better and better. And just know that there's no ceiling for that. If you're determined enough, you can just break that whole ceiling and just keep fucking going.
Qué rico, eso me gustó mucho lo que ella dijo. Eso me gustó mucho.
Yeah.
Ella dijo prácticamente, me gusta mucho que ella dice que cuando tú estés trabajando en algo, en lo que sea, siempre tienes que seguir practicando para ser mejor, porque lo primero que te va a salir siempre va a ser mierda. Eso siempre sale y eso es en cualquier cosa que vayas a hacer. La práctica, seguir haciéndolo es lo que te va a llevar a la perfección y tener confianza en ti misma de lo que tú estás haciendo. Eso es lo que tú quieres hacer y quieres ser mejor cada día.
Yeah. And
Vale.
I guess the biggest like part for me is just like it doesn't matter kind of where you come from. Like all of us kind of started as that kid in their room memorizing other movies or just idolizing what you saw in movie theaters or TV. Like we're all that kid that just kept going, and that's the important part. There's a million of those kids out there. Just like she said, just keep it moving. It's not going to be easy.
No, it's not.
The last 2.5 years have been the hardest 2.5 years in a lot of ways. There's been times where I've broken down and cried. There's been times where I'm like, fuck this. I should not be doing this anymore. Mm-hmm. And, it's just that part of you that started when you're so young and that's all you want to do. And that just doesn't go away. Mm-hmm. That's you have to keep it moving.
Basically, don't fight with your dreams. Si tú tienes un sueño de ser lo que sea, no lo pelees. Síguelo y se te va a hacer difícil. Como ella dijo, los últimos 2 años de ellas han sido súper difíciles, pero ellas siguen ahí y créeme que todos hemos pasado por lo mismo, todos hemos pasado súper mal y seguir trabajando en lo que uno quiere y créeme que si sigues trabajando en algún momento vas a llegar.
Oye, una pregunta, ¿cuál es la película favorita tuya y de ella?
Our favorite movies.
Oh shit! I knew this was coming. I knew it in the car. Oh shit! Oh man. What? You know what? Why don't you go first?
Steph, yo la vería Steph como en la movie de mi favorita, una de mis favoritas, movie The Blair Witch. ¿Tuviste esa movie?
Blair Witch.
That's good.
Yo pongo a Steph ahí, tú mata en esa movie.
You're gonna be the best in Blair Witch.
I want to do a found footage.
I see the spirit y yo dije, that's the first thing that I see. I love the 3 movies, so I watch all of them.
I want to do like a found footage film, like that's or like a mockumentary. That's like.
Like Paranormal Activity, where it's all like from like his camera.
It's my goal.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Let's do it. So your favorite movie, ¿cuál es?
Favorite movie? Oh man, when I was a kid, I really loved Best of the Best, which is a martial arts movie. So that doesn't really count. But oh man, I would shit.
It's a hard question.
It's a very hard question.
When you're in film,
you see everything, ¿verdad?
I've watched a little. Like I've watched things. From Lion King to Human Centipede. All right.
Oh boy.
You know, like
that.
Centipede, diablo, asquerosa. No entiendo.
I would say
someone wrote that. Like, I'm just saying.
Esa película no. It's about nothing. Es about que tú la ves y you can't finish it. I finished it though, pero es bien nasty la cabrona esa.
That was a tough. Yeah, that's a tough. That was
Right?
oh man, that was. I mean, as a writer, I couldn't imagine being like, you know what, I'm gonna write.
Oh.
Someone's gonna be on all fours and just face Ted. Like I could never. I mean, that takes something.
That's your
Visualize
writing.
this.
Right?
Yeah. That's your writing. Imagine, okay, I gotta write up. Vamos a llamarla los casters. ¿Tú quieres participar? Tú te tienes que poner en 4 y tú tienes que meter tu boca en el culo de ella y tú te la vas a meter el culo de...
I can see it.
He's saying, can you imagine auditioning those actors? You got to get on all
Right,
fours.
just-
Your face got to be right in that ass.
Just right up in there. Right up in there.
Oh, you say yeah. Okay, next one. You? Okay, come on. Right behind her, but behind her too.
Dale,
Okay?
let's do it.
Dale.
Keep going. Yeah, está brutal. ¿Y tú? ¿Cuál es tu movie favorita?
Well, first, let's make this clear. Her favorite movie's not Human Centipede.
Oh, yo pensé que...
Oh, fuck no. How about, I would say recent movies. The one that just came out recently that I really loved. I mean, I love all Quentin Tarantino. I think that Inglourious Bastard, the first scenes, one of my favorite first scenes of all time. But Those Who Wish Me Dead, not just because of Angelina Jolie, not just because of her, but because just the structure of the whole story was phenomenal, recent movie-wise.
Qué brutal.
I have a few. It's not easy. The Shining is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Shining. There you go.
The Shining is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I like a lot of like comedy-wise. I like a lot of like 70s, 80s comedies, like Airplane and like all that stuff.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
It's right at the beginning,
Okay.
20, ¿verdad? Yo, I love both the three movies, ¿verdad, mami? I know that.
She was like,
Actually, I should have practiced that. But next, probablemente yo, I didn't want to tell you here, pero probablemente I'm gonna do a second part of this podcast allá in yours, and where you guys are gonna be filming at.
Oh,
so
hell yeah.
just get prepared, porque I'm gonna be right there.
Get prepared.
Hell yeah, yo soy un aprontado, Pero yo debería poner Rush Hour y como yo me sé la movie, yo puedo hablar toda la movie que
Tú sabes el script completo.
Hell yeah.
only if you're gonna be an extra.
No, I don't think about that.
Vete. Ahí estamos, ya empezamos la
Yo no
actuación.
sé, quizás practique, pero baby, I know she's serious, so probably the first scene,
Oh,
ella me va a mandar, mira, ¿sabes qué?
Yep.
Siéntate ahí, let's go do the podcast, buddy. Hey, you know what, bring me some water. Eso es lo que me va a decir.
He says that you're gonna make him be like, you know what? Let's do the podcast. Instead, you're better at that. Also, go get me some water.
Yeah. Pero trato. Por lo menos me lleve la participación.
Claro.
Me sustituyen por Jessica. Oye, ¿cómo te puedo encontrar en las redes sociales? How I can get you guys on social media?
So, a couple things. I'm gonna drop something real quick. We are doing an event at a local theater called Hole in the Wall.
Ooh.
It's gonna be where our film that we just did is premiering too. So that'll be fun.
A new one, yeah.
Van a estar haciendo su premiere en ¿cómo que se llama?
Hole in the Wall.
Hole in the Wall. La premiere del short film que acabamos de ver, right? ¿Cuándo sale?
That's gonna be 2 nights. It's May 12th and 13th, and we're also other Cinema Savvy movies are gonna be playing as well.
Nice.
We're bringing theater and film together, and that's going to be our first event together as well, partners in both senses, our relationship and, you know, our partnership with the business. So it's kind of like we're very excited about it. And you can find us on, Cinema Savvy has an Instagram and Facebook. And
Under Cinema Savvy?
Under Cinema Savvy _
Okay.
And then hers is Calm Chaos 3.
KALMKAOS 3.
Ahí está, todos lo están viendo ahí en pantalla. Todo va a estar ahí en pantalla. Vayan allá y síganla para que no se pierdan ninguno de estos maravillosos short films.
Yes. Y mayo 12 y 13 en Hole of the Wall en New Haven.
Ya, todo eso va a estar en la
Mayo 12 y
descripción de
13.
este video.
Okay.
Todo va a estar allá. Vayan para allá ahora mismo. Vayan para allá abajo en la descripción del video y chequen donde hay. Vayan para allá, que yo voy para allá también.
Yeah. Tremenda entrevista, Kenny. Nos
Oye,
votamos.
muchas gracias por estar aquí. Estuvo cabrona la entrevista. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great interview, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge. Y ustedes son tremendas actrices y tremendas productoras. You guys are amazing actors and producers and writers. So from now on, we're going to the top. We're going to the top.
No, yo voy a seguir metiendo presión. Yo quiero una movie, yo.
Vamos a hacerlo.
Yo quiero verlo a ustedes haciendo una movie, yo. The way that I see how you guys been working this, yeah, it's like,
I wish we would have known this a month ago. We just wrapped on something.
I know, we just...
Yeah. But we have more, obviously.
We have more coming
we're
up.
doing more.
No, es que yo te voy a decir, I'm gonna tell you why I want the second part, ¿verdad? Porque yo estaba hablando con Jessica, ¿verdad, Jessica? Tú sabes, ¿qué podemos hacer to make it fun? Pero you guys have so much going on que yo no quería... It probably missed some more stuff, but I want to make sure that I cover everything from you guys. But I have a little game. Yo quería verla a ustedes actuando en mi podcast aquí. Pero quería nosotros ser los extras. So you guys gonna be like a little show right here for the pero let's gonna make it for the second part.
That sounds fun.
We do it.
Para ti es fácil, fun.
Claro.
Fácil para ti, para mí. Normal.
You're sudando, Kenny.
You got the sketch. Para el próximo
he wants
podcast.
to do a sketch here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
For us to like act it
We
out.
can do a short sketch, yeah.
Dale. Pero yo quiero ser el malo.
He wants to be the bad guy.
You want to be the... All right.
Yo quiero ser el malo, ¿entiendes? El malo que después le pide ayuda a Jessica. Porque Jessica es más mala, ¿entiendes?
Yo mato al malo, yo siempre mato al malo.
No, yo quiero me alegra. Listen, I'm so happy for what you guys are doing. Y telling me que esto es un short movie, even though it's fucking awesome. A short movie fucking awesome. Pero, cabrón, yo veo esto en Hollywood.
Yes.
I don't want, fuck Hollywood. On you guys, con la compañía de ustedes, ¿me entiendes? Con lo que ustedes están haciendo, I feel like, como I see a lot of podcasters that I follow, that they grow from podcast, and now they doing boxing event, pay-per-view. Y I see you guys on day, ¿entiendes? Short movie, one day, hopefully I can sit down right here and watch a whole freaking movie from you.
And this platform is open for you guys. This platform is open for you for whatever you guys are more than welcome. Definitely.
You guys are awesome.
Doors open.
Thank you so much.
Oye, Corillo, síguenme en todas las redes sociales como KENNYVALENTV, en Facebook, en Instagram, en TikTok, en YouTube. Suscríbete, vamos rumbo a los 800 suscriptores. Suscríbete para que puedas triunfar en la vida. Y by the way, si quieres ser como ella, comunícate con Lucero Multiservice. Y como siempre nos despedimos. Recuerden, siempre feliz, nunca triste. ¡Nos fuimos!
We did it.
She's like...